Ты мне скажи, если там звук неправильный будет, а то мало ли. ОБС, конечно.
Бля, ну охуеть, это мне тебе надо будет мьютить в
Ну,
Дискорде.
на секундочку потерпишь. ОБС палочки показывает, но я не уверен, что я теперь никому не доверяю. Блин, у меня мой собственный стрим. То останавливается, то обратно запускается. И такое ощущение, что что-то в чате написано. Ну-ка, что мне ОБС скажет. А, Луис. Wait a second. Why isn't... Oh. Oh, shit. It just only showed in the live chat, but OBS was getting it way ahead of time. I could probably... should I... Yeah, I guess no harm in refreshing the live dashboard thing page. Whatever.
Something weird is going on because I don't see that message in chat at all on YouTube Gaming.
Yeah, I just saw it. Well, I mean, not just. I said that I saw it, but much later than it appeared in OBS. Oh well, there'll be some delay in chat interaction, I suppose. Not anything critical. Are we gonna
Control F5 solved the problem for me.
well, I mean, I refreshed only after the messages appeared, so we'll see what goes on later. But yeah, anyway, I think I will actually first try the other boss, because I'm scared of bosses in Orlando by definition. Profane Capital. Oh, it doesn't hurt that there's people there. I think Luis...
Antroid is the only noob that's gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, I was about to say that exact thing. Well, I mean, I'm gonna try. Can't take that away from me, but... let's remember how to run to the boss now. I think you just descend the stairs. I hope that fucking plate of fire isn't gonna fire at me again. That wonderful texture on the floor there. Memories. Okay, so there's going to be at least that one gargoyle on the way. Ugh, lagging a little bit. Okay. Shit! Okay, right, yes. You have to actually dodge that shit. And now the gargoyle as well. Well, hopefully I don't die. Actually, I might just run past him because fuck it. I don't feel like killing him every time I'm running to the boss. Seems like it's easy to roll under his attack. And these guys might not even notice me here. Maybe if I jump like this. Oh. There was some loud sound. Oh shit, another gargoyle dropping by. I don't remember if it was here before, but probably was. Anyway, a bit of a drink. I don't think I can get in here. He doesn't even try. Oh well, let's see. Traverse the fog. Yorm the Giant. Okay, so the guy from the intro. Well, let's see how it goes. Giants... The King Giant guy in Dark Souls 2 wrecked my shit, but the first giant, of course, obviously was pretty easy. Well, okay.
Well, the King was kinda easy too, once you figure him out.
I don't know, I guess I just never figured him out, because I got completely fucked up. Okay, I don't think I'm going to lock onto him.
This guy looks a bit more intimidating than Dark Souls 2 giants.
Might be. I don't remember what the difficulty was. Fuck off! What the difficulty was about the king. Oh shit, that should have... That, in all fairness, I think should have hit me. Wow, and he isn't taking any fucking damage at all. I wonder if I need to do something else to properly hurt him. Or
Check out the throne, maybe.
Well, there's an item. Storm Ruler. I'm gonna measure the length of some storms, I guess. I hope I'm not expected to start using the item I just got in the fight arena against him, figure out and such. Okay, let's try running away.
Well, you have a chance to use that item after you die.
Yeah. Oh shit, I should have used my souls. Well, I'll try to die near the door, maybe. Maybe I should just use a bone, though I don't have them on my quick slot. Maybe he has weak spots. Bunch of the bosses so far. Oh, maybe I need to get him to collapse all the columns or some shit. Only one left. That's actually really... No, two left at least. That's really doubtful, but would hurt to try. I hope. Yeah. And at least that stomp thing doesn't hurt me. That's a relief. Ew. But yeah, maybe I need to hit like the places where he is burning or some shit. Like the tree with the pulsating whatever is. Or his arms. Okay, last column is gone. I don't see any differences. Ah, shit. Yeah, he turns around quite well. Well, I'm gonna run out of all the essences at least. Am I two-handing? I might not be two-handing. Shit. Go. Let me see if I'm two-handing, dude. Yes, I'm two-handing. Okay. Also, I'm one hit away from the. Oh, I did less damage there, so I might actually turn off two-handing. Am I even? I mean, there's numbers implying I am doing damage. Ah, yes, and the life bar is moving a little bit every once in a while. Okay, that I was not even pressing the mouse for like 5 seconds or more, and he still attacked for some reason after standing up. And by he I mean my character, which is weird. Oh shit, yeah. His legs are just armored, I suppose. I did like 4 times the damage to his arm. And his ass is armored as well. Well, that's unfortunate, because the safe position is there. Don't really want to stay in front of him. Even if I can probably roll under everything. Ah, shit, I'm hit. Of course he's going to combo. Why did I expect anything different? Okay, now it's time to figure out that storm thing. Huh. I don't remember. Yeah, I did try Dragon Tooth in Dark Souls 2 Luis. I think after a while, by the end of the game, it became my second like replacement for when the Great Club breaks. On my first Let's Play, if I remember right. But I don't think I was particularly wrecking everything very easily. Okay, let's see. What the fuck did I even pick up? Storm Ruler, okay, it's a great sword. Let's read about it, I suppose. Great sword, the Broken Blade, also known as the Giant Slayer. Is it like, is it going to be like the Manta Ray King from Demon Souls? Giant Slayer for the residual strength of Storm that brings giants to their knees. And yeah, that guy was called the Storm King, if I remember right. You harmed the giant. Once held 2 of these, but gave one to the humans who doubted him, and left the other to a dear friend, before facing his fate as a Lord of Cinder. Assume the stance. Effective when facing giants. Well, how is my stats? Since it's a great sword, it might require dexterity. I'm not sure. I don't remember how it works. Let's see. Can I?
It would really be fucking stupid if you need to use this weapon.
Yeah.
To beat the boss.
It would, but I can actually use it, even though it kind of fucks with my stats a lot. Let's actually do a proper comparison by trying to replace the club mace thing that I'm using currently. Where's it again? And I'm just having some sort of brain fart. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so worse in every way, naturally, except the weight. Not even remotely the same damage, but maybe after you do the stance thing, it improves.
Oh wait, it doesn't require any attributes actually.
Oh, it doesn't require anything.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's even better. Okay, I'm gonna just quickly see if I can. I mean, I don't have souls, but just to check what Titanite it requires or something. Maybe I can upgrade it at least a little bit, because just having like 1/2 of the damage suddenly isn't the best feeling. Also, I wonder if, I mean, it seems totally possible to kill the giant without any of this, just by properly dodging all his attacks and attacking from the front. I'm, however, something, I don't know, he turns to face you after he starts his attack, so it's not like when you're behind him, his attacks reach you slower, but for some reason I just don't feel comfortable attacking him from the front.
Just good, it wasn't neat.
Okay, reinforced weapon. Let's see, where is it? Titanite scales, but those are kind of precious, so I'm going to leave it as it is and just try using tab. And capital. I should probably do a little practice attack just right in the bonfire to see how it works. Okay, that seems quick. And so it's not like one of them thingies, what's it called, that like tricep that you smear on your weapon. Where are they? Resin, there we go. It's like one of them combos where you have to activate it and then press an attack button, and then it doesn't attack with that. But I will be severely limited in my ability to do that because I don't have very much flower points. So I'm going to have to redistribute some of my SS flasks at Andre, because every attack will use them. No, it's not like you place a buff on yourself for a while, because that would have been better for using flower points. But now I guess I'll have to sacrifice some of my Estus. A lot Estus. Let's say half to half.
Pretty big.
What should just do the same damage as the club after the buff. I mean, just with the buffed attack. No, wrong. I wonder if this will work on the other giants. They seem like another type of giants altogether. Though I don't remember if we've ever seen, like, we tried to look in those guys' faces, right? When a bunch of them were kind of sleeping in before Anorlondo or in Anorlondo last time. But I don't think we got a definitive answer as to whether they have the same asshole face. I wonder if we'll have any other giants later in the game to try the sword against and see if it does extra damage to them as well. Because it will be interesting to clarify any relations between two types of giants in Dark Souls. Right, dodging the fire. And I guess I'll probably have to put the other Estus on my hotbar as well. They don't seem to be there.
I just can't wrap my mind around that texture fuckery that's going on while you go down the ladder. Yeah, it's like kids, they never fucking playtest their game, not even once, so they just didn't see that, or like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Did they just think like, ah, it's okay, like, who cares, like, what the shit?
Maybe Japanese people don't look down when they slide down ladders, who knows? They are full of weird cultural things like that. Okay, let's see. So, attack from the front with my club did 400 something, attack from behind did 100 something. So how much will this do from behind?
One hit kill, yeah.
64, okay, kinda shit. Maybe I need to do the strong attack. Ah, something there. Oh wait, no, I forgot to press tab there. Disgraceful. Attack. Okay, so This is a horrible idea, and I will probably fail this hilariously because this does like 3 times less. And I'm already out of my energy.
Well, the game said it's like useful against giants. I mean, when you use the thing, it does like 10 more damage, so that's like complete truth. So, like, not sure what you're complaining about.
Well, I mean, maybe without the attack it will do even less damage without the... Yeah, it does like 6 less damage without the special attack. It does only 49 against armor. Shit. But if you do that special attack... Give me a second. If you do the special attack, it still does 49. Huh, wait a second. Maybe I'm doing the special attack wrong. Entirely possible. I can hold tab as well. Let's see how does this work. Come on, give me an opening. Yeah, I don't see it doing much more damage. I mean, significantly enough. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. Like we wouldn't want it to work.
I have a feeling that there's like some trick we're just not understanding here.
Maybe, but I'm pretty sure I am doing the correct attack. Because he does a different animation and all that. And it is doing slightly more damage than without it.
Just logically thinking, if this sword has 0 requirements for stats, then probably you're like supposed to use it. Like no matter the character, you would be able to use it. So probably this is somehow absolutely necessary to kill the boss with.
I doubt it means it's absolutely necessary. It could be just some sort of like backup thing. They did this before with the Storm King. You could, I don't remember if you could kill him in Demon Souls with like regular ranged attacks, but they put a sword in that boss arena that shot like wind or something like that, and that thing worked against him really well. So I guess actually that sounds like what you're saying as opposed to what I'm saying, but I'm not sure what I can try. Maybe there is a combination.
What if you one-handed?
Oh right, maybe that could be a thing as well. Actually, he seems to do the same animation when I'm one-handing it. He grips it with 2 hands. I mean, at this point, I am not getting hit or anything. I'm pretty sure I could deal with this with a proper weapon.
Are there like any other spots in this room where you haven't been, like behind the throne or something?
I can go look behind the throne. I can't actually, I don't think I can reach behind the throne. Might be blocked off. Yeah, I can't reach behind. Okay, I hope I can find... Oh, there's one column left. Let's get it destroyed. Equipment. Thing. Where is my goddamn Great Mace +7? There we go. Fuck. My mouse got in my Mozilla browser outside the game and... Fuck. That was... Well, I mean, I can get all my assets back now. Shit. No, that sword is kinda garbage. I don't think I will try anymore.
Can you like make him fall somehow maybe so you can stab him in the face or something like that?
We'll see. I'm gonna look at the sword description again. I feel like it might have said something about like the Flower of Storms. Did it say anything about it bringing giants like to their knees or something like that, or did it only mention that it was strong against them? From item info. Ah yes, that brings giants to their knees, exactly. You know what I'll do? I will just make it as like a second weapon in the slot so I can switch between them freely. Am I? Yes, but I'm slow rolling now. I will remove the torch as well, because that's going to mess with me. And I guess, okay, how much is this? 8 weight. That's kind of a lot of weight actually. Okay, I will take off my pants as well. I guess the torch weighs something as well. And sounds like I might, since this thing is set to bring giants to their knees, maybe I should keep trying it. I don't know what to do though. Let me see more about the item description, because maybe it says something about the secret attack, how to properly do it. Show item info again.
When you do the lock-on thing, does it always lock on his head, or maybe there are like other lock-on points?
I'll try to switch, but it always locked on in his head when I tried. Okay, assume stance to imbue sword with storm. So yeah, it's... hold this and... she does this. Oh! Oh! Oh shit, yeah! I guess you have to wait a little bit and then it charges, okay. That answers that, we'll try that. I kinda feel like trying to beat the guy without the sword, but it also seems like
it's gonna take fucking forever without the sword.
Yeah,
come on.
yeah. Even if I master hitting him from the front better, I guess I'll just keep switching to my mace, great mace +7, when I bring him down.
Can you like walk around when that thing is charged, or do you have to like stand, charge, and then attack the thing?
Not sure. Well, I'll try in the fight. I don't feel like wasting the flower points. Huh. Looks kinda weird against the fog wall. Reminds me of some sword from maybe another Dark Souls. Like, did any Dark Souls game had a sword that had like 2 blades interwoven with each other or something like that? Kinda like the shape it takes when you see it against the fog wall. For some reason there's like a duplicate slightly swerving about. Oh well. Maybe it was from Zelda. Okay, yeah. No, it brings him to his knees for literally a second, but it does damage, so... actually does a fuck ton of damage. And it didn't waste my FP for some reason, which is really weird. And all the columns are back, I just noticed. I guess I didn't notice them last time when they came back. Okay, he's flaring up. Hopefully that's not some sort of AoE. Yeah. Okay, clearly didn't have enough time to do that. Yikes! Okay. It charges at you pretty quickly. But yeah, that seems like the key. I will bring back my normal essences, because that didn't seem to take any FP for whatever reason. Maybe that also is another one of the precautions meant for everyone. Firelink. How weird. I wonder if there's a way. I guess maybe if I just get him to attack and then run behind him and start doing the charge, maybe that will be enough every time. Slightly annoying that every time you switch weapons you one-hand them, though. I kinda wish that wasn't the case, but I guess I shouldn't rely on my club to do any significant damage in this fight.
Pretty be careful.
Okay, let's remove the SSI I'm not going to use from the quick bar. Right. Well, seems like it could be an easy boss after all. Might not be actually, now that I've said it. And also I'm starting to doubt that he's going to drop randomly a key from the cells in the prison, so that's going to nag at me like that one door in the high wall of Lothric. I wonder if I should, like, before my second playthrough, which I'll do on my own, if I should just look everything up that I've missed, so that I don't have to play it more than 2 times to find everything.
Oh, come on, Antroid, don't you like the game? Don't you want to play it more?
Well, not more than twice, I don't think. I didn't even want to play Dark Souls 1 more than twice, like all the way through, completely on my own. Also, I kinda knew everything about the first half of Dark Souls before I even tried to play it my first time, so... Still enjoy it, so I don't know, maybe I don't lose a lot of enjoyment by spoiling games for myself. Okay, also I can kinda walk while I do this. Okay, what's the distance of this thing? This is pretty nice, and also it does 5000 damage, which says something. Clearly. About how much of a chance I would have had against him without this. Okay, not going to work. Looks like.
You would just have to hit him like 50 more times than with this sword.
Shit. How did I even do that last time? How did I manage to land the second strike on him? I guess when he does a combo... Fuck! Okay, if you don't charge fully, it does take FP, so I have to be careful now. Get fucked. Goad him into some sort of combo. He probably does extra tricks now. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit now. Oh no. It takes like all of my stamina though. Okay, that was clearly not a combo. That was the punch that killed me last time. Shit! Oh, the flaming motherfucking AoE stomp still doesn't hurt me. That's reassuring. Combo, maybe? Just not do the fist. Fucking the fist! Okay, if I don't attack after assuming the stance, I don't lose FP either. So that's very nice. Okay, somehow I guess I had enough poise. Cool. Cinders of a Lord, Soul of Horm the Giant. Ember restored. Blah blah blah. Equipment. Remove this thing forever until we see another giant. Get my torch back and put on my pants. Goddamn man.
You know, you should totally try it on some other enemies. Just for shits and giggles. Pretty sure it won't do any fucking damage, but just, you know, to confirm.
Yeah, I guess I could. I also need to not forget to check what soul does and level up and such. Thank you, Luis, and okay, I guess. Do you mean that the Wi-Fi is faster than whatever other option you had, or maybe you're connecting your laptop through a cable like a civilized person? Okay, let me quickly check around his arena just in case. It's really doubt there's going to be any other pathway. Man, the profaned I just almost said profaned captain. Profaned capital is a tiny fucking area. Kind of disappointing for a capital. Also, there is a blatant hole in the wall. I'm going to stop a little bit and just wiggle my camera and walk left and right so you guys can see. I'm going to approach. Yeah, it disappears when you approach, so it's a load thing. That's nice. I guess these environments are hella detailed and there's a lot of them. I don't know if I can properly blame these people for missing a bunch of this stuff. That's stair thing though.
Sure, you can. You
I
can
I
blame
guess.
anyone for anything.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Doesn't mean it's actually correct. Try brew or soup. Good advice. I'm going to place some useful message behind this. Before this door. Also, let's see if any of my messages are popular. Some of them are relatively okay. Okay, beware of friendship. Yeah. Templates required. This does
Like,
some sort of
sword required a head. In short, try weapon or something like that.
charging. I'm going to say charging required a head to maybe hint at the fact that you need to charge the attack. Where in short, try. Okay, let's see. There's some sort of word I can use. Actually, I don't think there's going to be a word better than charge. Is there a word for sword? I guess I'll say try treasure. I was kind of expecting to say something like try holding something, or I don't know, but I guess there is no message for that.
Probably no one will understand that before the fight.
Yeah, well, maybe someone walking out will see. Ah, in retrospect that was a good message. Try treasure. I'm going to switch around and then charging required ahead. I will say that because that seems like a better wording. Is there a gesture I can point up? Whatever. I don't know if it'll help anyone, but might as well try. I also was going to... Oh, why am I walking away? I should just use the bonfire. It does kinda trouble me to leave this area half unexplored, but maybe we'll find something later in the game. Okay, read the chat, and by that I mean Luis. That makes sense. I'm going to travel to Firelink. Yeah, I wanted to leave a message before the folk door in Antroid, something about like visions of Fatty and visions of Beanpole. We'll see if I can do that. Also, what do I do with the... I mean, I should read the description. Cinders of a Lord. Okay, yeah, I did have one already from the Abyss Watchers. That didn't feel like a big, significant boss. Neither did this. Let's remember what this. What's this one? Shared rules, blah 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 blah. That doesn't say much about them, unfortunately, and about this. Okay, why does his soul look like a skull of a normal human? Huh? Maybe it's more like a representation of one of the earlier bearers of the soul. Maybe it's like Dark Souls 2 and they have been passed along. The crown thing kind of looks like Gwyn's crown if all the longer spikes were broken off, but I don't know. Yippee, they were looking. Actually, you know what? You maybe had the chance to look at the giant, or you can rewind. Now that I think back at it, didn't I see two red eyes on his face?
I believe so. Let me rewind.
So he didn't have an asshole face, but I think he had one in the intro to this game. This is confusing. Yeah. Okay, Lonely Horn became a lot of cinder to put the profane flame to rest, knowing full well that those who spoke of him as Lord were quite insincere. Well, this tells me that. Привет, Hazmati.
Yeah, he definitely has glowing eyes.
Maybe it's like just an effect and it doesn't know that he is not supposed to have eyes. The magic doesn't know.
Also, hello, Hazmat.
Yeah. I guess I'll need to rewatch the introduction video and see if he actually did have an ass face in there. Like I seem to remember him having. We could make like a little tiny fuss over that because it was a callback to Dark Souls 2 Giants. Where is the guy? The guy's in here.
I totally did, Hazmati. The thing is, you probably didn't hear it fast enough.
Yeah, the chat is maybe delayed in there.
Any twisted souls?
Let's see. Where's the comment? Okay, just above the thing. I forget so much when I don't play. I can get his cool ass machete, and I can get some fantastic shield. I am actually not sure what I want. I mean, this seems like it could be cool, and it's strength only scaling. And I'm not using shields. So I guess I just answered my own question there.
Treat the firekeeper, she is much like thee.
You wanted to say Hazmat is still using the best controller?
Yeah, I am obviously Hazmati. Why would I not be? I don't remember if I said this on stream or somewhere else, but when I was playing Zelda on Switch and I was forced to use a controller, the whole time through I was wishing I had a keyboard and mouse. The controllers are horrible. I mean, it felt kind of nice, though I was mixing up buttons all the time. I wasn't used to that stuff. But it's just like such an inferior way of controlling games. No question.
Ah, 'tis good, 'tis wasn't he?
I don't know why I came to this guy, because I was actually going to level up. I guess I can just confirm what the giant's sword uses. Oh hey, Fume Altar, did I make that out of some soul? I'm just noticing this thing wants Twinkling Titanite and has better scaling than my clubs. It has only very minor scaling in dex, which means it's pretty negligible. Wonder if I could use that. Oh, but this improves this thing's scaling. And what about the stuff that I already have? Okay, I need chunks for this. And it is scaling B, so it's not much worse than the machete. I guess I'll hold off doing that. It uses scales. But I have committed to putting my skills into Vort's Great Hammer. I will see if I find... I mean, it's not gonna catch up to either of those two weapons. If I find a spot to farm Titanite scales, which is kinda doubtful, but just in case that happens, I will try to farm to upgrade all my shit, because I kinda wanna play with many weapons. Huh, that's interesting, Hazmati. You know what, fuck it. I'm not going to. I don't know anything else that I would use Twinkling Titanite for.
Ah, 'tis wasn't he?
Let's get crazy. I mean, I did just make it out of. I mean, not just, but I think I did made it out of some. Did I make it out of some soul or? Actually, I probably didn't, because those things use scale, so I didn't make it out of a soul. It belonged to a warrior from long ago. Maybe it was like from a phantom or something, or a mini boss of some sort. Ah, fuck it. Let's see how much I can do. Maybe I'll even have enough for 5. Ah, no, I don't have enough for 5. Oh well.
Pretty.
This I didn't spend a lot of my souls. So how does this compare now? Better scaling, but less damage. Only 441, while this... Actually, I can't really trust that, because this probably doesn't show two-handing.
Do you even have enough strength to hold the sword?
In both hands I should. I think it said something about being able to do that in both hands. Oops. You need to remove it? Yeah, unless we did it with both hands, which I'm doing anyway. And okay, what does it say now about the damage? Still the same, huh? So I guess it does consider two-handing. And my great mace plus 7 heavy does 500 something, 506. So I guess I'll keep upgrading stuff and also leveling up my strength as I was intending to, because the sword has better scaling, so it might overtake this at some point.
Very well, then take no.
We'll find out. Strength. Wow, I only have enough for one. Well, I'm gonna use some souls. Maybe. I guess I should get my strength to 50. I don't know if by after 40 it has diminishing returns, but why the hell not? I think I did. I don't remember already Hazmati. I'm going to look around this place and see if he's here. I think I unlocked him, right? I think I must have unlocked him.
I think you did.
Yeah, I remember the guy in the like noose hat thingy sitting around the place here, so I must have. Okay, I need 2 more of those, I suppose. Why Hazmati? I guess since I remember that I did save him, I'm not going to. Or I guess I could take that question as a hint and just talk to him and see if he says something interesting.
Very well.
I haven't talked to pretty much anyone in a long time. I might as well go give all the books that I've been finding to people who want them.
Farewell, I've made the...
Yeah, let's talk to a bunch of people before heading to the Anorlando boss.
Hello again. I have since heard a great deal about
I don't
you.
remember who you are.
For one, that you are most gentle of heart.
Am I now? I've killed at least 20
I too
people.
am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers.
Cordial
If I can be
intrusion.
of help, by all means.
That sounds like the
do
thing that
call
I
upon
do.
me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Okay, how does that gesture look like? No. Switch. I wanted to switch. Or I could just test now. Without switching. Test now. Hello, Relvar.
Hello.
Okay, my Firekeeper nods at me or bows at me when I do this, but that's kind of a not a very cool gesture. I'm not gonna use it. I think the only gesture I'm going to be using from now on is stretch out. Maybe some
We
wave.
should acquire us a blessing of the moon.
Right, so I guess I hope she would leave her sign even now without me talking to her here, but it's not like I'm using summons anyway. Okay, you I remember, I think you were keeping that other like potential failed Firekeeper.
Ah, I know you. Been some time. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates.
Hey now.
Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here.
As you have a right winger here using the degenerate term. Alright.
This place is a couldn't hope for better.
I knew I didn't like him. I don't actually have anything against right wingers, especially in the modern political climate, but I kind of despise the word degenerate. Right, let's talk to her. I think she might want some of my... Ah no, this is the church. Actually, yeah, that is her. I might have some books for her.
Oh, Champion of Ash, welcome back. Do you wish to hear a tale? What's this? Champion of Ash, this divine tome is forbidden. These are dark tales of things that lurk deep within men. These stories would not please you. Of course, if you insist, I will read them for you.
So yeah, that tome was for dark magic, I suppose. Also, Hazmati, you have one chance to say that you were being sarcastic, because I hate that word so much that I am almost willing to ban people who use it. Almost. I'm not quite there yet, but if
what
you...
a banhammer happy degenerate you are, Antroid.
Exactly. I am almost wielding a banhammer here in the game, so it only makes sense.
Have a pleasant
But I have no warm feelings for people who sincerely use the word degenerate, because they are retarded.
I bet there are some people who feel the same way about the word retarded. Hello,
Yeah,
Joe.
those are degenerate. Hello, Joe. Hopefully my little wordplay works for people, but whatever, I still don't like the word.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one.
Is this some sort of pyromancer? I don't remember him.
My gratitude.
I guess I might have said him.
Trusting a lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this.
Yeah, Hazmati, I'm glad you understand.
flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancy.
I guess
to you.
everyone has their own
But first,
hang-ups,
you
but
need a flame of your own.
for all the like slightly less social justice positions that I might have, I do still kind of, maybe it's just because of, I don't know, living in Russia here, hearing some stories about some people's experiences, but I do quite dislike just people assuming that other people who aren't hurting anyone are in some way inferior by the nature of what they are. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm not a huge hypocrite and I'm not going to make fun of the people slightly less easy to accept, but it doesn't actually matter in any way for games and my streams, so I hope it doesn't get to that at any point. Yeah, Luis, there we go. I have a line, you know, I have a line, and maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but some people are still... I wonder if it's below or above the line. Some people I don't feel bad about joking about, but some people I would feel sad. Maybe I'm just conditioned by Western media. Whatever, fuck it. Dark Souls. Fine, have a Pyromancy Flame, but I'm not going to use it. Give Pyromancy Tome. Oh shit, I have 4 of them. Oh, he's going to say a bunch of stuff.
Yes, here we are. It's been long indeed. With this, I can teach you more sophisticated pyromancies. Splendid. I can boast I am your tutor a little longer.
I completely forgot which tome I gave him. I don't remember the 4th. I guess, except for Isolith, they don't really mean anything to me.
Well, well. I've never seen anything like this. This inscription. This tome is from the catacombs.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating. On this day, the teacher learns alongside the pupil.
Random note though, when I am done with this game, if I remember right, I was going to stream Doom, and I think I will do that, though I am now in the mood to stream Witcher 3 as well. But for both of those games, whichever I decide to stream, I think Hippocat will need to figure out some way for you to get more real-time screen and audio. Maybe we'll have to see if my internet can handle screen showing in Skype at the same time as the call in the Discord, or maybe Skype will behave, but we'll see. Yeah, well, I mean, Hazmati, yeah, I guess it's a bit triggering. I mean, I'm not like offended by the NPC using it, and I'm not offended or anything like that, like I mean, I guess I'm a little outraged by other people using it. It's more like, not the word itself, but the connotations behind it, because when you say that, maybe it's just how I understand the word, but it feels like when someone uses the word degenerate, it carries like the sincerely like bad implications, and that person really looks down upon whomever he describes as such. So, and I don't like, as I said, I don't like bigots too much. So, well, I mean, I can tolerate them because I'm less strict and crazy about that stuff, but I have no sympathy for them. And I guess, yeah, just people with some different preferences and such, and calling them essentially troglodytes just doesn't sit very well with me. But I'm not gonna ban you, as I claimed, so at least I'm not quite as psycho as some people. I'm closer to the golden middle. I don't actually remember how much bandwidth Joe, I got the new plan, which had fucking what, like 60 download, 30 upload or something like that. Mega whatever things it's measured in, which Hippocate has 100 of, I think. What is it, Hippocate? I never remember the terms for that.
Megabits?
Yeah, I guess probably that.
Ah, what have we here?
Damn, Antroid, you're so knowledgeable
Pyromancy
about
tome from
computers.
Izalith.
Dude, I'm just like your IT
Found
man.
the home of pyromancy. Brilliant. I will never curse being old and undead again. Now, show it here, quickly. Let us channel them together. The primal pyromancy is known only to old Master Salaman.
Was pyromancy
I'm
tome?
afraid I cannot accept this. This pyromancy tome is dark and delves into the depths of men where an untouchable flame resides.
Sometimes I'm glad my stream only has like 6 viewers and 100 archive viewers.
It is a spell forbidden in the Great Swamp.
Otherwise I would feel a bit more
Everywhere else too.
wary about going on
Only
stupid
one
tangents like that.
terribly afflicted or burdened by deep sorrow could begin to understand this.
Okay, does this mean I have to give the... Or maybe I need to just fuck you up and then you'll be able to understand this tome. Pyromancer crown? Since when do they start wearing crowns? Okay, let's just see what pyromancers are on offer now. Flame arc, beacon. Sweating. And all that
Fucking
stuff.
Witcher. I'm actually slowly getting to a point where I almost want to read the fucking Witcher book.
What is it?
I assume you haven't done that, Antroid.
No, I haven't. I kind of want to, but I'm not sure. Like, as I'm aware, only like 2 or something of them are translated into English. I don't know if any of them are translated into Russian. Would actually make a bit of sense.
Oh right, they are like in Polish originally.
Yeah. And if we don't have all of them, I'm not sure if I actually want to bother. But the games do have like an insane amount of references to the books. Some of them I know, but most of them I don't. But I have enough knowledge about the world and such to like the games and to whatever the word is. What's the word to like give knowledge to some other person? What's like the fancy word? Something impart. There we go, impart. I have enough knowledge to impart to you, Hippocate, if I stream Witcher 3 so that you can understand shit that's happening. I really like Witcher 3. Mostly from, not like, the gameplay actually is probably like the worst part of it. Kinda like Wolfenstein The New Order. The world and the story and like just the environment, the atmosphere, the music is fucking top notch. Like one of the best games ever made. But the gameplay is a bit less so, but maybe it's just for me because I didn't really delve too much into some of the mechanics, and I was playing on highest difficulty. I didn't try any Gwent stuff, and I was playing on not the highest settings, so I was having a bit of like lower FPS, so I don't know. Okay, I'm going to read the chat in a little bit. So I don't know if I should, because there's in Witcher 2 actually. The story is directly prequel-like to Witcher 3, so I might even do that. Witcher 2 is really short, if I remember right, and it's also pretty cool. Definitely not gonna stream Witcher 1, because as far as I know, that story is kind of unrelated and more of its own thing, and Witcher 1 I'm not even beaten myself. Though I do have it installed, because I did think about doing that. Okay, a little bit of a chat catching up for a second, excuse me. Okay, Joe, that's good. I think I will do Doom first and then Witcher, because Doom is a shorter undertaking. La 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 la. Yeah, Hazmat, yeah, that's about right. I don't know. There's just I am not the best person out there by any means, and I often catch myself being really hypocritical about hating some things that people do on principle and freely doing that myself. So I am bigoted against some categories of people, I'm fairly sure. I just try to never I don't know, I wouldn't say never let it show, because like what opportunity would there ever be to have it shown? I guess I don't post any of the opinions I might have about that, which I know they're just my bad opinions on the internet. And if I met anyone I was bigoted against in IRL, I probably wouldn't. Though I am kind of bigoted against religious people, to be honest. And I did try to like spark debates against some people I knew that were slightly religious, but didn't really go anywhere, honestly. And I was being mildly respectful. But yeah, I don't like Islam very much, so I don't know if I would be. I don't.
Well,
I don't know if there's anything good I can say about it. Apart from they haven't killed me yet.
All you hear about that is just like some terrorist shit, and basically you don't know anything about that religion apart from the like terrorist crap and like ISIS and shit.
I know like Muhammad had like a 8 or 5-year-old wife or something like that, and if I remember correctly, he was like a very charismatic leader who actually helped his people a lot by bringing some order into the civilization there, so, or something like that. I don't remember exactly, I don't remember much. But I guess I just trust people on the internet who claim that Quran contains some really despicable morals. I also trust moderate
Antroid, fucking Bible.
Yes, but Quran is worse from what I hear. But I also trust moderate Muslims who say that most Muslims don't follow those morals or take them seriously. I mean, also the Bible, I think the worst morals are in the Old Testament, which is supposed to be discarded and disregarded. But if I remember correctly, what I heard in Quran, there is a bunch of shit that if people were truly following to the word, everyone will be a terrorist. But I don't know. I'm not going to say I know anything about it or try to offer any like authoritative opinions. So that's a topic I find best just to ignore. And like person to person, I would not like think any less of a religious person. I think I have actually like seen there is a what's it in English, the Mechate.
Oh, I have no idea.
Well, basically like one of their churches closer to where Hippocat lives in Moscow, in near Otradne metro station. There is one like main, or maybe it's just like a culture center, like Muslim cultures or whatever. And like I walked past it a couple times when I was just having hikes there of a kind and didn't mind it. And I've had some Muslim looking guy approach me once and say that since I had a beard I was probably very close to Allah, and he wanted like 100 rubles to buy milk for his children, so I gave him 100 rubles and I didn't think ill of him. So I guess yeah, that's just, you know, over the internet or just without direct contact it's really easy to hate people, but in direct contact I don't hate anyone pretty much, so that's actually quite meaningless.
Well, basically, to sum it up, we should just eradicate all religion from the planet and everyone will live happy lives.
Yeah. Also, Luis, modern multiplayer, is there such a thing now?
Yes, there is. I recently learned about this. Apparently, there is now open source Morrowind port, and it is multiplayer capable.
I don't think I'm too interested in trying that. Maybe it could be slightly interesting, but not too much. We'll see. Hazmati, I am atheist. I am completely like 100% atheist. Blah 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 blah. Huh? Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, you could argue some people are frightened by the part of religion which instills morals. I don't think a good person needs religion to be, I mean, obviously, but like good religious people wouldn't suddenly, even if they say like, oh, you're atheist, where you get your morals? I don't think if they stop believing they would lose their morals. But some people, on some people the law is not an authority, but for some people the religion is an authority on morals, and I guess that serves to save us from a couple of criminals every now and again. I don't know.
Well, like the basic fucking empathy is like the source of morals, like normally for, you know, sane people.
Well, but okay, so this is the thief, by the way. He doesn't say anything new. Taught me a gesture. I don't know. I would argue that I have very little morals, but on the flip side, when I'm like, just as I said, like IRL with people, I try to always be nice to them and just in every way possible. From like little things like holding doors and smiling at the cashiers and just, you know, making way for people, not sitting in the subways and all those little things. I don't have really an opportunity to be nice to people in more significant ways. But then again, I am like completely fine with like no, I'm not going to say what I'm completely fine with. Actually, that's not something I want to talk about. But let's just say that about some things my morals are pretty bad. Okay, is this guy super dead? Okay, this guy seems quite dead actually. Sorcerer. Huh, I wonder who killed him. I wonder if that's someone like in Bloodborne you can get people to your safe spot and one of the people is like a maniac killer who kills people in there one by one. I wonder if someone killed him or if he just died because I wasn't making use of his services. Oh well, enough chit chat, time is candy. Let's go.
Maybe it's that one thing where you healed like the dark with something and you shouldn't have.
Could be. Who knows? We'll know next time. Maybe. Actually, I don't know if any... Like maybe I'll know, but maybe even I will not know. Chat moves a little bit. Yeah. You know, I don't think if I... Like... I guess... what one would mean by being associated with them. I don't know if I would mind. I wouldn't want to be thought of as a religious person, that's true, but I wouldn't mind, like, talking to them or anything, like having any interactions. I wouldn't mind at all.
Well, people are just fucking stupid. Like, just recently I've seen like some article about a guy who got stabbed because just somebody thought he was a Nazi or something because
Well,
of his haircut or something.
The Antifa people aren't the smartest, let's just say that. And the best people around. Also, I'm glad this monster isn't here anymore. So I should probably watch out for the slimes. Did I investigate this area last time? I guess this place is blocked by rubble or some shit. But yeah, you know, previously I might have held the opinion that religion makes some people stupid. But now I think the people would be stupid even without religion. There's like millions of ways to be retarded without believing in things that are a bit silly. So, you know, kinda like, to reuse the quote from Jurassic Park, stupidity finds a way. I am a bit bummed that I might have to kill these people every time I run for the boss. Yeah, Hazmati, I will say that as well. I believe there might be some people among the ranks who are genuinely like going like, holy shit, that's my opportunity to do good for the world. But most of them are really deluded into thinking like they are completely in the right and blah 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 blah. Yes, I did a real war and I have no idea what that means, to be honest with you. Message. Visions of... Is it going to be creatures? Visions of you, bastard. That will be a nice. Visions of duo, that could work, but I kinda want to... Where's Fatty? Versions of Fatty.
Well, basically Hazmati fuck crazy people who are using whatever subculture they associate themselves with just to beat up people for no reason.
Yeah. I mean, I have a hard time believing that like actual neo-Nazis and supremacists and such are quite as large a force suddenly on the rise as some people might feel because of panic and such, and really dishonest media. But because you know, a lot of people are just lumped into that category because they disagree. They're slightly to the right of the extreme left, and they are considered to be the extreme right as well for that. But the genuine people like that are despicable as well. I will not argue that for a second. Wait a second, where is the templates? That's a template, but creatures. I guess I'm not gonna call Ornstein a beanpole. I'm going to call him a nimble one. And some sort of really curl up, I guess, works. I'll go for your summon sign. I want to.
So just let me confirm something. You haven't actually been there yet, right? So we don't know if there are actually Fatty and the Nibble one.
Yeah, I actually, as I said last time, I said that you could see some of the drapes elegantly billowing in there in the breeze, and I have a feeling that we might have to face something associated with the moonlight idea, maybe like Gwendolyn or some of his people or something, because you know that just invokes the image of that stuff and the moonlight butterfly, which is, by the way, not in any way associated with Gwendolyn, now that I think about it. Fuck off with your fire! But it had the same music. Yeah, I will have to kill you now, you have annoyed me. Right, well, now let's try and see and try. Should I no, I'm not gonna summon anyone. Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. Well now, I think this was also a guy from the intro. Maybe not.
Isn't he one of the Covenant guys, like the Covenant of Outbreakers?
Ooh, could be, yeah, I think, I mean, I think I remember his name from... Okay, so he has pretty much the attacks of... And not only the attacks, but also the helmet. And honestly, a little bit of a tail. He looks a lot like Gwendolyn. Yeah, Razmat, I could see that. I don't remember if I was particularly annoyed by any enemies so far in this game, to be honest, but those guys, there's just so many of them.
But Gwendolyn didn't have tail, did he?
He had a bunch of tentacles coming up from under his skirt. Maybe that mutated.
It's really weird to use the pronoun he when speaking about Gwendolyn.
I don't know, I always called him a he. I mean, he was said to be brought up as a girl, but that kind of means nothing, fuck off to me. Doesn't
Don't you dare misgender Gwendolyn.
Like, well, I mean, it doesn't. It in no way implies that he identifies as one. It's just his like mannerisms and behavior. Oh, wait. So Aldrich is just like that sludge person from the intro. Okay, cool. Don't spoil stuff though, but I guess that's not something I would learn much later. And actually, it's kind of cool to know that, but. Ugh. Actually, you don't know, I don't really care about spoilers that much. Just not about like who I will see in the game. Like if I see some character that I would have liked to see, don't say that. But stuff like details about people that I'm seeing and I've seen, that's fine. You better not have some sort of wake up AoE bullshit. Fuck. Oh shit, the darts. Wow, they are much worse than in the first game. What the fuck is he even doing? Oh shit,
That attack looks really cool.
I just realized that had been losing health for some time. I didn't even notice it. Where did I lose all my health? Also, his new and improved dart attack looks a lot like a little... Wow, what the fuck was that? Was I killed by the darts or by something he did later? Ugh. But yeah, the new version of the dart attack kinda reminds me of sword attack from the king... no, not king. Martyr Lagarius in Bloodborne. He summoned a huge cloud of just floating swords above his head, which would shoot out at you. Which was pretty cool. And you did also fight him.
blade works.
Yeah. And you did fight him, though it was on the rooftop, but it was also like a snowy castle, so it's almost appropriate. Okay, I will not get backstabbed by that motherfucker a second time. I believe I should try backstabbing the sword guy, because the sword guy seems nimble enough to get a hit in as I'm attacking. Or maybe just do this. I guess it works. Did I successfully run past all the priests last time? I think I did. Man, I wonder if I can run past the Black Knights. I'm going to mourn all the souls I lose. At least they don't disappear like in Dark Souls 2. Man, Dark Souls 2 just has so many mechanics that I completely cannot deal with. Okay, yeah. Quite easy to run past them. Okay, so that thing, I guess it moves. Also, is it just me or is the music a little bit like the Moonlight thing music? Oh shit, yeah, that attack does damage. Some parts of the music seem reminiscent of the Gwendolyn / Butterfly track. Ooh! Okay, that is a bit quick. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, I don't know, Hazmati. I always don't feel like using buffs until I feel good about not dying against the boss, because I would just waste them. But
yeah, and you feel good about not dying after beating the boss.
Definitely, yeah. I usually beat bosses way before I am comfortable fighting them, so I think I will... The buffs are going to be like usual with me. I'm just gonna completely ignore it. I don't actually, you know what? I don't feel like this is going to be as tough a boss as that church guy from last time. So many Titanites though, holy shit. You know what, I have to wonder. Do I have... Ah, that icon that Aralvar mentioned before probably means that I already have maximum of them. And I'm not getting all... Well, I mean, I don't care. 99 and I can farm them here easily. Who cares? It did remind me of the icon in Bloodborne when you pick up an item that you have a max on your person, but it gets automatically sent to the storage in the hub area. But I don't think we have a storage in the hub area here, so... Maybe I have one of them bottomless boxes, I don't know. Oh, the head might be a weak spot.
That's reasonable.
Yeah. Though if the Gwendolyn part is a puppet, it doesn't actually make that much sense, but... Oh shit, it's the darts. I like the fact that someone rebuilt the columns after last me fought Ornstein and Small. Okay, yeah, that attack I have to be wary about. Very off, rather. And I also should stick close to this guy. Also, he has quite a long tail, which might help attack him. Easy here. Okay, that time he disappeared without doing that attack. And now he's on fire. Okay, I managed to dodge all that stuff, which was nice. And I dodged that accidentally. I didn't dodge that though. Yeah, didn't have time to drink. Okay, so he combos the shit out of that strong projectile. Yeah, that's true, Hazmati. I am not paying too much attention to that, honestly. It's been a long time since just mere scenery has affected me in the game.
Well, I mean, in Dark Souls 1 it was fucked up already.
Well,
Like,
I mean, it
all
was
the sunlight
pretty
was
clear.
an illusion anyway.
Yeah, but even in Twilight it was pretty clean overall. Also, I still don't completely believe it's the same city, just like... I feel like it could be a rebuilt version or something, city like that, because like what the hell happened to everything outside? And all the rest of Anorlando as well. The terrain is completely different. Yeah, wow, I fucked that up gloriously. And that, Okay, that attack was not even like it was an accident. I didn't intend to attack immediately after getting undazed, but it worked out. But yeah, presuming it's the same Anorlando. I don't know, maybe it's just the streaming thing and I'm less just immersed in the game than I could have been. But it doesn't affect me that much. I don't feel particularly about it. Okay, nice to see that attack is clearly telegraphed. What? Fucked up. I think I'm going to just run into the opposite corner when he does that because he seems to always come out. Oh shit, and I'm literally being on fire. Go away, don't do magic. Okay, so this is a smelter situation where being close to him slowly drains my health. Well, honestly, that's never been too bad. Might as well ignore it. Shit! I better drink before that shit catches up to me. Oh, and now darts, I should hide. Oh shit, that didn't work at all. At least I have a fuck ton of stamina. Wow, that shit misses if I just really slowly walk while drinking. That is cool. Fuck! Quite hilarious, to be honest. Shit, he's just not attacking non-stop. I wonder if I can confuse the dart stream like the Revenant missile. Oh shit. I honestly... Wow. I thought I would die there from the darts after getting damaged by his big attack. Okay. And he's done. Cinders of the Lord, Soul of Aldrich, and we got a cutscene.
Noise.
The fire fades and awaits its one last reward.
So hey, you already killed 3 of the 4.
Lothric is in your hands.
Prince Lothric, huh?
Please save his soul.
Luis, I think that sword only had such damage against a proper giant. I don't think this guy would be counted as a giant under any consideration. Also, it's hella slow. Okay, where did it put me all of a sudden? Oh! To this place in the high wall. I remember you.
Prince Lothric is in your hands.
Oh, and it's you that talked to me just now.
Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be. A law.
Hello. Didn't quite finish the word there. Basin of Vows. Where do I put the... Don't tell me I just stumbled on the final boss by accident. I hope I can bone away. And I have to read item descriptions and shit. Okay, hopefully it's not actually Lothric, but some just monster. Dancer of the Boreal Valley, okay. I've seen this before.
Ah, that's the monster from Dark Souls tabletop.
Yeah. I think I might have seen footage of him just randomly somewhere on the internet. Because I remember his little veil. Okay, you know what? I don't feel like fighting him with all my souls from that guy. Fuck! Shrine bonfire. Okay, it worked. Whew.
It's kind of a dick move to throw you from one boss battle to another straight away.
Yeah, a little bit.
Welcome home, speak then.
I wonder where I would have respawned after dying there. Well, probably with the last bonfire. Though I don't remember a quick way back to that church. I don't think it had a bonfire in it.
Very well, then take note.
Heh. A golfer. Okay, I need 8,000 souls for a level.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
And I think I might as well, since I've already used items today, I might as well kill a bunch of Black Knights. I think 3 should be sufficient. Huh, so I guess I will kill the Dancer next. I will try at least to kill the Dancer next, because it's not the final boss. And I might forget about... Actually, do I have to kill him? I wonder if he's optional, like low-key, but there isn't anything in that place that I know that wasn't like accessible to me or anything like that. I must have to kill him, but at the moment I don't know why I would have to kill him. Man, I should be selling all my Titanite shards. I wonder if they fetch a price that is worth it at all. Yeah, this redite might be worth more souls. Can I? Oh no, I cannot. Wow, that didn't stagger him. That's preposterous. Ugh. Bams. I guess I should be picking them up because sometimes they do drop large Titanite shards. Right, yeah, I have enough souls for another level up now. Cool. Do I have any more directions I hadn't explored? I don't think I have any more directions at the moment. I have unexplored areas due to locked doors, but I don't remember any more places I just didn't go, haven't gone yet.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then touch, take
Na
note.
na 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 na. 44 strength. Hazmati, do I learn it later in the game? If I do, I prefer to learn it on my own. If it's some obscure shit that doesn't matter for anything else in the game and doesn't concern any other plot points, then I guess you could tell me, but I prefer to be on the safe side and say, just tell me if I learn it later by myself. Okay, where the hell was... I guess it was opposite this. And the guys... I still kind of fear the guys here, but they should be fine by this point in the game. Oh shit, is it just me or did the sky change? I think the sky wasn't this orange before. Above this landscape. I think it was like white-ish. Huh. I guess it's another thing that got carried over from Bloodborne. Cool. I hope it doesn't mean all the monsters got upgraded. Actually, I'm gonna run past everyone because fuck fighting. I'm feeling pacifistic. Oh wow, they do very little damage compared to what used to be. Yeah, I'm not even concerned about that. Let's go! Yikes! Roll, you motherfucking idiot! Why don't you... Man, I should be able to cancel drinking for like a smaller health recharge, but shorter animation.
Well, Estus is just so tasty you can't stop drinking.
Mm.
And that's favorite.
Yeah, yes. That did sound strangely like an infomercial. Ah, yes. I should have known you would have an AoE. And another one, and the second sword, okay. I should have known you would have another phase. I should have known you'd be doing combo shit like that. Actually, that combo seems easier to dodge than whatever the other fucking comboist was doing.
Yeah, Antroid, just now seeing this, how you roll into a guy doing all these crazy spins and shit. That was like real stupid.
Oh shit. Yeah. Got cornered. I thought this arena was slightly larger than it is. Okay, okay, okay. Still though, third boss in a row. Would be quite cool if I managed to kill him. I'm not gonna stream 4 hours today. We started quite a bit later than usual and I do still kinda want to not completely wreck my schedule. But at least I will try a while against this boss. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cool, Hazmat. I don't remember hearing that at all in the intro. I guess I just completely forgot the intro, aside from some of the visual looks of the characters. Whoa, grab! Insta-death, cool. That does actually, that makes this place sound a lot like my theory about Drunk Lake. Which by itself, I suppose, if I was petty enough, I would say that kind of gives a little more strength to my Drunk Lake theory. In that that's also kind of like a land formed out of multiple kingdoms of the past. Though I would kind of, at this point, it would be cool if one of the lords was from Dark Souls 2. I don't think any of the areas so far were Dark Souls 2-ish. Could have made the giants Dark Souls 2-ish at least, the giant guy. Fucking go! Wow, at least I'm invulnerable while I'm traversing the plot, that's nice. I hope this creature is female, because I quite enjoy its ass. Yeah! Okay, that time I managed.
Oh wow, I'm sorry.
What? I mean, it's nice, isn't it nice? It's quite nice, I think.
No,
Yes, it
I
is.
don't know. Well, normally I'm like all for monster girls, but
Actually,
not this one.
I was expecting you to say I'm normally all for monster asses. Oh well. It's just so conveniently unarmored. Yikes. AoE, okay. You have a better chance to look at it while I'm fighting here.
Screw you, Antroid. You said this and now I'm paying attention involuntarily.
Yeah. Involuntarily, right. You're just glad I pointed it out to you. Okay, crazy combo inbound, maybe? No, just slam. Jam. Come on and jam, slam. Oh, is it? Oh, that's probably just an AoE. I was hoping they wouldn't bring up like a third sword. Whoa, shit, that nearly killed me. I should pay more attention to how much health I don't have. Shit! Okay. I'm glad that I don't get one-shot by all this crap. Also, the columns are on fire, that's interesting. I wonder if they... fuck! If they get on fire when his flaming sword touches them. Damn, I was feeling good about this one. Well, it just means the boss isn't too hard. I quite dislike the layout of this arena though. It seems a bit cramped.
The boss isn't as hard as Antroid himself after looking at that monster ass.
Definitely, yeah. But yeah, Almighty, we have discussed the Drunk Lake theories in... I think we were in the later parts of the Undead Settlement at the moment. With like the thieves on roofs and such and all that stuff. Around all the people with the... Actually, around where you get the Mount Maker Covenant. Oh wow, no, that actually did manage to get me through the door. Eee. Okay, good time to drink. Also, I'm paying a little bit of attention to the columns being on fire. Yeah, missed time there. I was slightly delayed from what I expected it to be. Oh no, one hit KO again. Yeah, I did feel last time that I got like exceedingly lucky in dodging all the grabs somehow. Doesn't seem to be quite as telegraphed as I would enjoy. Well, at least it... Okay, am I? Yes, I am two-handing. It doesn't seem like a boss that would make me feel frustrated like that motherfucker that I completely don't remember the name of, but you know, the guy in the church who was comboing shit and summoned the ghost. You know, I mean, I know, right? Man, I am too distracted to talk. Go away! The bad thing about getting all these tiny attacks here is that I don't feel like killing them, but they might make some of these guys, or this... I'm just going to pretend. My headcanon is a girl. Going to make some of her attacks one-hit KOs as well. Actually, you do hear kind of like some sort of slight whisper sounds. Maybe I'm just telling this to myself, but they do sound kind of feminine, so that's alright.
Really awkward when you have to actually kill the creature to figure out its gender by looking at its soul.
Yeah. Actually, that might not even say. Or I will refuse to accept if it clashes with my headcanon. Fuck off with your shit. I'm not being careful, I should be careful. On the plus side,
Antroid, well,
really
actually,
doesn't seem to punish me very much for healing.
I mean, even if it's a guy, like, what's stopping you from enjoying?
Yeah. Honestly, I guess nothing. It's more of a public opinion thing than a personal preference thing. But I don't have a public. Okay. Let's dance, baby. Oh shit. Did land a hit. Okay, how do you dodge that attack I want? Ooh, that attack, because it's 2 attacks right one after another. And 1 dodge would not be sufficient, but you can't dodge a second time fast enough. What the fuck was that attack? Oh shit. Okay, that's one of them extended sword attacks that some people have. Ah yes, she does that after that strike. Okay, I'm running out of essences. Clearly I'm not dodging a lot. Yeah. Okay, thankfully I was far enough. Ah, I was too far there though. Shit. Wow! I rolled right into that bullshit. And I'm out of healing. Well. Wow, the as-jiggle physics there on that hit was great. People get look out for that, the second hit after like that AoE. The second hit I landed was pretty funny. And dead. Now if only I remembered where to put that bowl that I was just given. Something tells me this ladder is going to come down. Oh, place basin, right? Okay. I hope that doesn't come down on my head. That would be quite a trap. This guy looks a bit like Oscar.
Read the soul.
Yes! I just wanted to get this thing over with quickly, so I don't forget. Eee! That's a bit grotesque. Low-key grotesque. And I hope it's just the... Oh, it... What? I wanted the ladder, not the stairs. What? Oh, so it's not stairs. I was expecting that to be stairs that will go down there. It looked like it. Oh shit, the ladder does have polygons on the below. On the bottom. Yeah! Gay! Never mind, that's actually not that gay. Let's read. Oh, and I also have the items from the last boss as well. God Devourer Aldrich. God Devourer, that sounds about right. If the lords, blah blah blah, that's a common thing between all these items. Aldrich became a lord by devouring men, but was disillusioned with his throne, and so took the devouring goats as well. I mean, you gotta move up in life. I understand. Did I read the soul of the previous one, or did I just read the... Oh, fuck, I used the soul for the thing. It's not here anymore. I don't think I read the description of the soul itself of the giant. Whoop. Oh well. Soul of Aldrich. Quite blue. Is there any sort of... I guess he's connected to the deep in some fashion. Maybe that's the abyss. Well, when Aldrich ruminated on the fading of the fire, it inspired visions of a coming age of the deep sea. Oh, he knew that path would be arduous, but he had no fear. He would devour the gods himself. That seems like a non sequitur. Sure. I guess the deep sea brings Cthulhu with it. Okay. It would be kinda cool If we had a Dark Souls game where everyone has become mermen and transitioned to living under the sea. Okay, let's read. The Pontiff Sullivan bestowed a double slashing sword upon a distant daughter, yes! Ha! Of the formal royal family, ordering her to serve first as a dancer and then as an outrider and knight. The equivalent to exile. She is quite large for a normal person, but I guess it's just what happens in Dark Souls. Alright, our sexuality is secure. Let's go level up. Do I want to go do the DLC before I climb that ladder? I don't know. I hope the game doesn't trap me in any way. I do remember hearing something from the chat about points of no return, but maybe it's just fucking up quests and that kind of stuff. For some reason my neck is quite stiff. You'd think it wouldn't be the neck, but you know. Where is my level upper? Hello.
Welcome, host speak. Very well, then take note.
And once again I need 800. I mean 8000. Actually 8100. Guess I might as well go kill those 3 Black Knights again. Or I could sell a bunch of my Tight Knight. How much does it cost? Where does it say? I'm sold value 100. How much did I say I need? I said 8,000. Wow, I would need to sell pretty much most of it. 8,001. Well, you know what? I don't particularly envision upgrading a normal weapon from 0. I can farm it if I want to.
Ashen one.
Welcome, speak. Very well, then take note.
Oh yeah. 777, check it out. Now I just need a lot of money to get, to get a lot of money for that. Because it seems like quite a happy coincidence there.
Farewell, Maiden.
Okay, I am curious at the same time about where that ladder leads and how fucked would I get in the snow. I think I want a bit of change of scenery, so I'm gonna take a peek in the snowfield. God damn, it immediately got fogged up. Oh, someone's talking. Did I recognize the voice? I don't know. Sounded a bit like the crestfallen voice actor trying to do an old person.
So this is DLC area, right?
Yeah, the first one. We also have Ringed City, but I haven't stumbled upon it yet.
Quick, go along. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting.
Oh, I think I talked to this guy before. Because I remember that line. Kind of. I wonder why he just felt the need to say that when I spawned in. Huh. Maybe it wasn't actually him. Who knows? Man, this snow doesn't look like snow at all. It's probably meant to be rocks covered with snow, but it looks like rocks covered in frosting of some kind. Also, there's way too much grass. There isn't quite that much grass usually peeking through the snow, just some. Ew. Okay. Cool. I guess I must have upgraded myself quite a bit since last time because I'm not getting as fucked as I... Well, maybe it's just the first weak enemies. Oh, there's a bunch of them. I wonder if I can steal some of this. Yeah, unlike the people in the undead settlement around that one bonfire, they actually hear me killing their comrades. Come on, attack. I guess you're a spear guy. Yeah, I think I heard someone walking. Yeah, someone is... Ooh, throwing spears. This guy just wasn't very eager to meet me. But a bit eager. Okay, this tree is a bit on fire. This suddenly reminds me of the second Dark Souls 2 DLC. I don't feel like approaching it. There's a guy sitting there whom I should kill before I do anything. Yeah! Get fucked. Okay, now the tree. It's shaped slightly like a person. Cannot get destroyed. Doesn't seem to interact with me. Actually, it reminds me of the trees in the foggy area of Dark Souls 2. I still have no idea what to deal with them. Hippaka, do you know if there's a deal with those trees? You know, I think they did like a little moan when you hit them or something like that.
Are you speaking about that like super foggy forest from Dark Souls 2?
Yeah.
No, I think they just moan for the creepiness sake. I don't know if they actually do anything.
Huh. That's really weird. Why would they just put a bunch of living trees from like Mortal Kombat randomly in that forest? It doesn't seem like it fits very well, but I guess Dark Souls 2 is Dark Souls 2. Nothing needs to fit in any way. I kinda want a Dark Souls like game set in the Mortal Kombat universe, now that I think about it. That would be like the coolest shit ever.
How do you envision it?
Well, I mean, Mortal Kombat, like the Outworld, at least, is very fantasy-ish. And there is a lot of people there that use weapons. You could play as some random mercenary or something. And there is, like, the aesthetics of it are very 90s. But, I mean, doesn't in any way mean it couldn't work as a Dark Souls game. Also, you could maybe play unarmed and do a bunch of melee stuff, like martial arts shit. I think there is some precedent. Oh shit, mosquito people. There is some precedent for third-person action-style games like this that use martial arts.
Like Oni, you mean?
What?
Oni.
I haven't played that, but maybe, I guess. I think I only read about that in the journal. Hello to deck, by the way. I was thinking something more like... I don't actually know what I was thinking of. I feel like... The Jade Empire. It's not an action game, maybe. I don't know if it's an action game. It was an RPG, I think. And it might not actually have martial arts, so I don't know. I was thinking about that. Yeah. Well, I mean...
Hello, Trudek.
There probably are games like that. And I mean, there's stuff like it could be more like a character action game, and which actually wouldn't mean much. It would only mean that, like, possibly the attacks would have larger hitbox. You wouldn't have to trouble yourself too much with aiming them. I could imagine something like Devil May Cry, the new one at least, replacing all the weapons with just leg sweeps and punches and shit. I just wish they went back to being experimental with the Mortal Kombat license. They used to make a bunch of spin-offs and shit. I'm dead? Or not, I'm not dead, okay, I just fell a little bit. Okay, you're gonna get up? Maybe not. This place looks nice. The trees are well made and they fit very well with the aesthetics here. Okay, get through that. I mean, action RPG means a lot of things. I don't know if it was action enough for Dark Souls, like... Oh shit, a bunch of wolves at once. How about I run away? Screaming. Shit, there's more. Oh shit, the fire trees are attacking me as well. I shouldn't be running like those. Now I'm probably dead. Very good luck. Or frostbitten at least. Yeah. Gently put me down, please. Okay, thank you. Frostbite means precisely nothing, looks like. Okay, somehow everyone is dead. Ah, no! Hit between the corpses, what the fuck is that? These wolves are like extremely similar to Breath of the Wild because they circle you for a bit before attacking. That's cool. I don't know if that's actually what wolves do, but seems legit. Certainly better than the dogs in Dark Souls games. Okay, that was cool. Gonna go try kill some trees again. I know we already fought a tree boss, but I still feel like I never expected to have to dodge grab attacks by fucking trees. Okay, they are not too bad. Okay, 3 hits for 1 tree. Seems reasonable. Please stop. Yeah. Man, there's way too much projectiles. Think about positioning relative to trees and shit. And by that I mean just normal trees that I would use to block the fire attacks. Okay, just in case of another grab I should probably heal up. Although it doesn't seem like this fire shit would kill me fast. Or maybe it could. Okay, that tree just randomly did his... Guess what? Oh no, I guess it's doing attack on that corpse for some reason? Or is it different? I guess its branches are not on fire, so it cannot do anything else. Ah, strange. Okay. First order of business. See if this... Ooh, there is a bunch of red shit. And mosquito people. I should do a plunge attack if I can. Actually, I probably will not reach them. This looks disgusting, but at least it's not poisonous or damaging in some other way. Oh, there's way too many living trees in here. Oh! Huh, this one is not a monster. Right, there is a bunch of territory in that direction, but I feel like this might loop back to where I was originally, so... Actually no, it probably won't, because it's going way down. I'll just take this item.
I'm gonna go away for a couple minutes. Try not to die in the meantime.
Okay. I don't feel like extending the effort to line up an amusing gesture message in here, but I totally could if I wanted to. Right, well, I guess we might as well follow the boundaries of this place and see if it goes anywhere else. Ah, no stealth against the wolves. Those wolves are actually hilariously more easy to hit than the Zelda ones. Oh shit, Mega Wolf. It has a lot of health. I might actually die. Oh yeah. Yeah, champ, I decided to check it out for a sec, but I think this thing will wreck me. I can't even hit it, goddammit. I don't quite have enough essences left after all the other shit. You know what, fuck this. Go fuck yourself. Maybe I can use some trees to block him. No, I am not switching to faster weapons. Faster weapons suck. Forever shit. Forever trash. Never gonna use them. Oh. What? Didn't it... Wasn't it at like half health there? What the fuck happened? Okay. I don't mind. Oh, fuck you. Okay, that probably goes back to the place I've been and also probably goes to that item I saw. But I gotta get that one item by the Mega Wolf. Also, the fog seems to have cleared out. I wonder if it's dependent on the location where I am. Maybe just so I can have this view here. Yeah, where is
Still alive, I see. Also, hello, champion.
Yeah, there was a Mega Wolf thingy here. With slightly burnt looking face, but I killed it. Barely. And it died randomly. When I think I got it to like half health and then just collapsed and fucking died for no reason.
Welcome back, Lewis.
Ah, to that reason for what? Don't tell me the reason, but reason for what? Okay, also there's a way here. I hope that Mega Wolf doesn't come back. By the way. Oh, and there's people. And the wolves. Can I walk in there? Neat, I can't even walk there, okay. Well, I don't feel like taking anyone. Actually, that probably goes around this big cliff under it there and probably comes to that person in the wolf. But I don't feel like taking anyone on without any Estus, so I'm gonna go to the fire. Aha! You fuckers. I don't trust any of you trees now. Oh shit! Bunch of people. Wow, that was quite lame. Yeah, at least I know a quick way to get there. Ah, okay, through that. That's interesting. Well, I guess maybe I'll find out.
Chat was freaking out for me for a minute. The messages wouldn't appear, but everything seems fine now.
Oh, this thing happens every time. Interesting. Right, now can I get there without aggroing any of the wolves? Shut up. I'm a bit sad about not having as much health anymore, but at least I killed them in the wolf. Yeah. Okay, that's not very nice. Found the tree I missed. Okay then. Are people still coming? No, they're going back. Okay, gotta kill the tree first now. I wonder if I can catch up to them if I stealth a little bit. I probably can, they seem slow. Now the last guy's gonna aggro. Oh well, at least I'm gonna kill the fire person. He was the one who confused me the most at our last encounter. He fucked everything up, kinda. You guys suck with those throwing spears. Yeah, but not when you're just jabbing with them. That works out for you. Follower javelin. Follower? I seem to remember something about the follower. Somewhere. Could be like in a character creation or some... let's see. I'm a bit curious about what it does or what it means. Just need to find it now. Could be challenging. Follower javelin. Item info. Yeah. Okay. Ah, it's just wielded by people called themselves followers. That's nice. I was expecting like an NPC helper or something. Followers attack in groups surrounding foes, shooting themselves and thrusting their spears at their foes. The final commander hurl their spears at their fallen foe to give their tired warrior honorable send-off. The skill hurled spear. Like the practice of form, but throwing user skill. That seems temporary form. Okay. At least it kind of explains why they have infinite spears on them. Right, now I will go past where the Mega Wolf was, at least I will see if it's still there. Hopefully it isn't. Doesn't seem like it is. Cool. Okay, all the wolves are in a different part of this, so they will not aggro. Yeah, there's the one. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. Suddenly one of them is giving me trouble. Fuck off. It was quite embarrassing, but of course a single wolf was no match for a giant, actually the smallest person in the land, but with a big mace anyways. But like, I don't feel like trying. I can picture what it does. Maybe it has a cool effect or something. Ooh, giant tower.
Huge maze embiggens a little man.
Ah, yeah. That seems about right. Okay, this dude seems intimidating. And he turns around and walks away. Okay, cool. Yo! Ga. Okay. Good thing I have enough of a feel about possible attacks of these guys to predict what he was going to do. Also good that he is staggered by literally every hit I do. That made it pretty easy. Titanite shard, okay. That feels a bit disproportionate, but sure. Oh, and there is more, and the wolf. And more, and then another wolf. Shit. Ooh, yeah, you. Of course he'll have a stupid, like, bring a thing up from the ground attack, at least it didn't kill me. Go away, you fucking dog. Jesus Christ. And this time it did kill me. I never understood these attacks. How the fuck does that do any damage when it's like slightly fast brought up from resting place on the ground? That doesn't make any sense. Man, oh man. The fact that it's DLC and technically I could enter it at any point kinda makes me feel like... makes me feel a bit more happy to leave it be until I level up a bit, but also that place and general enemies in here do seem like I should be able to take them on already, so I'm conflicted. I almost... oh shit, all the wolves hurt him this time. Kinda feel like maybe if I could kill the wolves in one hit, this place would be right for me. Apparently I can kill some in one hit. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Or not, okay. Oh, I should probably heal again. Okay. Phew, maybe I should go in the other direction first with the red stuff and the mosquito man. Since I killed most of the wolves, it seems like it guarded that direction. Oh, there was an item here. Large soul. Maybe I can snag my souls and just run out of here. Go! Mouse started doing weird things there for a second. Huh. I wonder if there's different sizes of wolves, because some of them I apparently do very much kill in one hit. But not all of them, like this one. Doesn't seem bigger than the other two, but he died in 2 hits. Maybe it's just some sort of effect, so how my weapon hits does more damage or something. Okay, I'm going to ignore the trees in here because that was long last time. Not the best time to lag, game. Thank you. Oh, and yeah, it occurs to me I still haven't explored the perimeter of the starting area either. There could be shit in there as well. Okay, someone's sobbing around here. Some woman. I can go here or I can go up. Choices, choices. A hole! And a bonfire in the hole. And the bridge. Well, I mean, there is no question about what I should do, obviously. Holes first. Now it leads right out here. Okay, sure. Now this seems familiar.
You missed the opportunity to write something ending with butthole.
I can always come back. But I don't feel the creativity at the moment. There should have been an item up here. Unfair. Occurs to me that I haven't been attacking walls in a while. But actually I have been mostly in boss arenas, so I guess that's fine. Probably wouldn't be any illusory walls. Okay, and this is just a way to come back from somewhere. Presumably, actually, it could very well be past that village with the Vikings and shit. Okay. But I hope I didn't rest at the bonfire. Actually, I should rest at the bonfire and just travel to the other one, because running from this one to the Vikings would be quite tedious. And I feel like clearing the Viking area before I go back into the Painted World main area there. Rope Bridge Cave. How fucking descriptive is that? And Snowfield as well. Okay, true that, there are smaller and bigger. I guess they are smaller and bigger in very subtle ways, because I really didn't see the difference between a few of them that died in different numbers of hits there. Okay, let's explore the outer perimeter of this park now. Hopefully it's not very expensive. Quickly miss that. Ah yeah, these guys don't even attack me, these trees. Okay, this way is blocked, can't really go up there. I think I killed this mosquito. I might have explored this area actually. I think I killed this mosquito before. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so this area actually has been explored by me. Oh well. That's better, actually. Your choices. Wonder where they get so much alcohol is to do the fire breathing trick so much. I guess I'll just trigger this collapse.
It's just like a lifetime of drinking alcoholic beverages, and just his breath contains alcohol.
Could be. Fuck, I need to kill this wolf quicker than that. Maybe I can escape to the Viking village. Well, at the very least, this place is better to fight them because it gives them less room to fuck about. Jesus Christ. Never mind. Okay, well. I guess maybe I'll find a way to avoid aggroing that first wolf that howls. Okay, hello Axe Dude. I was actually expecting it to be a mini-boss of sorts, but I guess you are a regular enemy. Makes sense where you get so easily staggered then. Yeah! I guess I shouldn't waste all my stamina comboing him. Shit! I forgot he does that immediately after. Phew! That was lucky dodge.
I think it's alright. Some of the areas are like super confusing, but I guess it's better when you're actually playing it rather than watching.
Yeah, they are a bit overwhelming when you first step in and are confronted with all the choices and directions to go. But it's not very difficult to quickly explore them, map them out in your head. Freaking like Shadow Man, much more challenging exploration. How does it compare to Dark Souls 2 in your opinion so far? Obviously you can't judge how fun it is to play, maybe you can get like a little idea.
Well, it looks more solid, I guess.
Yikes, that arrow explodes. Okay, so now I feel the need to hurry into the tower first and foremost, and only then try to engage all the fuckers that should be down here, but I don't see most of them. Actually. Okay, I was absolutely fully expecting this guy to stand up, but I guess he doesn't. This reminds me of Rune. I wonder if this is an adequate way to measure how a modern graphics Rune remake would look like. I still very much have a thing. Fucking roll when I press spacebar. Shit. That was control bullshit. I definitely pressed spacebar far more and I wasn't like staggered or anything. But yeah, old graphics still do something for me that no photorealistic graphics of modern days can. Just something about them. I guess nostalgia towards the general graphical style of that era completely enhances the experience for me, whatever game it happens to be, because I have definitely played old games that I hadn't played back in the day, so like new old games, and I still felt very nostalgic about the old graphics and I really like them. Okay, maybe this trajectory can avoid the wolves. Some of them seem to have aggroed, but they don't howl. Maybe they will actually back off. Shit. No, fuck you, piece of garbage. Drink, you stupid bitch. Eat! I severely doubt the controls are better in terms of like buffering when I don't intend to do an action and an action is done, or randomly just not doing something when I press the button because some animation was playing or some shit, I don't know. Not buffering when I could have used the buffer. I doubt they are better in those respects on the controller, so I have faith that my statement that controls in this game could be a bit better. That statement won't be countered with, well, you should be playing on the controller then. Okay, was it the archer or was it another guy? I don't remember another guy here, but the archer didn't aggro me nearly this quick last time. Maybe it's because I was running and not walking. Okay, I hear a lizard. There could be a lizard somewhere in here. Hopefully it's not somewhere that I cannot jump off this ladder to. Whatever your name is, I am using the heavy great mace +7, I think. Might be a lizard above there actually. Goodbye. Actually, he probably isn't gonna die. Oh no, he did die, okay. What the? Wow, these stairs are a bit wonky. Stopped hearing the lizard. I think the lizard might have heard me and ran already. I probably should have hurried here. But you know what, there's always the save reload trick, which I will gladly use. That's a bad idea. Shit. Oh no, there's a lizard. You're fucked! One tight night, hell yeah. Heavy great mace +7, yes. I was correct. So that jump is dangerous as hell. I guess I should still attempt it so it doesn't actually kill me, but I don't feel good about doing that. Maybe I can aim in a way that would land me on somewhere else, or maybe I can jump from this wooden beam. Okay, yes, cool. Millwood battle axe. Battle axes are cool. I wonder if it scales with strengths only. Eleanor, what the fuck is Eleanor? When did I pick it up? Looks cool. Found among malformed inhabitants of the profaned capital. Profaned flame was triggered by the curse of these women, relatives of a certain oracle, but despite their culpability they went on living without any cares. That tells me nothing! You know what? Unpopular opinion time. I actually kind of hate the way Dark Souls presents the story. Through all the items and shit piece by piece. I really don't like that. Because I have no patience to like catalog and make notes and just add everything together. And it's a stupid...
But it could be like fun in itself for some people.
It is definitely fun in itself for some people, but I don't enjoy it at all. And I don't think it's a very well designed thing.
Then you just go and watch YouTube videos about the story, so you don't have to
yeah,
pick
but
yourself.
then I have a risk of watching something like Varty Vidiots who just makes up half of the shit he says. But also, I find it stupid because I think the best way to experience a story in a game, if you play a character that has any sort of like characterization, but not even that. Maybe not even that is required. Basically, most of the new information you learn, you should learn with your character. So it makes no sense that the character finds an item and suddenly knows a bunch of new shit that no one actually is supposed to know in this circumstance here.
Would you rather have him bring this crap to the blacksmith so blacksmith would tell you like, oh, this is that stuff?
I would rather, like, in significant places in the game where shit took place, I would rather, honestly, no matter how cliche it is, I would rather find freaking like notes and plaques and inscriptions that will just tell the history of the place. Or parts of it or something. Because it is more immersive than this. This is just like completely takes you out of the game for me. It's like the meta thing. Anyway, I was looking for some thing for an axe, I think. Millwood battle axe. Skill war cry. For some reason I read spicy in there. I guess it's C and Y. Blade is less a symbol of the ethereal oak. After axe normally wielded by the mightiest of warriors. So, how about them stats? It does scale with strength. Kind of pitiful damage though. Yeah. Made this jump or nothing. Weird name guy. Someday I will maybe remember how it's read. You consider yourself blessed you weren't here at the beginning of the stream. We spent like 20 minutes standing in Firelink talking about bigots and how we feel about bigots and stupidity, and we didn't even say anything of significance.
Yeah, that's like a common thing on these streams, that we just stand around talking about shit, not even related to the game.
Captain's Ashes. New, probably uninteresting shit in the shop. Okay. Was this ladder how I
So you climbed all the way up to this tower to get some random item you don't really need.
Yeah, kind of crappy axe, ashes, so maybe it could get me a key, you know? It could always get me a key in the shop, though I severely doubt it. But at least I clear out the two archers. One of them had red eyes, so he could have been dangerous. Maybe now I stand a better chance of killing everyone down here on the ground floor. Yikes, almost fell out this window. Okay, so there's two people with wolves and two people on their own. One of them just vanished, probably because of LODs. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good message, but I kinda want this item. It's probably that guy who fell. Fuck. Okay. I wonder if the stairs will help me separate the wolf from the guy. Actually, I wonder if the stairs will help me fight the guy. Probably not. Yikes! That does a lot of fucking damage. Maybe I can kill the wolf now while the guy's distracted. Okay, yeah. Since these guys stagger from every hit, they are not actually as hard as you would think. Too bad I can't get items mid-jump. Switch, pick up item. Yes! Ah, just 2 shards. Oh well. At least I know. Ooh, a big clump of red shit. And an item. Blessed gem. Cool. Now I am really expecting to fall off all this bullshit. Okay. I leave! I should kill the separate people. No, I just leave. Still. I still live! Beware of Sinister. Okay, another hammer guy without any wolves. Okay, Mr. Combo Man, you should have enough stamina for that shit. No! Scheiße. Wow. Yeah, I keep forgetting he does the stupid upward attack. That honestly should have killed me. Heavy gem, okay. I wish I found more Chaos gems. It's a delight saying that name. But heavy gem is alright too. Oh shit, a tree. Stop time. Ah, fuck it. Man, screw your shield. Yeah. Yeah, what an idiot. Okay. Another heavy gem. Cool. I forget, do you use them? I guess since I'm fighting multiples, I guess you use them up when infusing a weapon. So I could make another heavier thing. Alright, I didn't use this weapon, I forgot. I honestly thought that this was called like just a heavy great mace. Naturally, for some reason. When I was saying the name of the weapon or the chat. Yeah, where is your wolf? I guess you don't have a wolf. Roll. Oh shit, I nearly fell down there. Time to finish this! Okay. He's so eager to attack after that Berserker Rage move that he doesn't bother shielding anymore. It makes him easier. What an idiot. I know, weird name guy, I just like saying Gem. I think it's a distant mockery of the way Hippocat used to pronounce some word similar to that. Did you used to mispronounce Gem as well at some point, Hippocat?
Yeah, I totally mispronounce Gem all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the Chaos Gems because saying Chaos Gem is just delightful. Luis, I used to do it more at the beginning of the game, but nowadays I prefer just comboing people to death. Jump attack.
It would probably sound like more adorable if you spoke with, you know, thick accent or something.
Yeah. Adorable though. Eh, I guess.
Well, not really adorable, but you know how people love accents and like streamers with weird accents and such.
I wonder if that's what I'm missing. But yeah, about the jump attack, Luis, it just doesn't go into a combo as well as you just saw there. More of a delay and doesn't do that much more damage than the usual. It was useful in the beginning of the game when shit was dying in one hit from that, but not from regular attacks. Okay, this is a good message. Right, now let's see if this leads me back to the place above the place. You know what I mean. Okay, you know what? I will actually take a second and try to read weird name dude's name. Simo Damoscot. Okay, how do I call you in short? Because I feel like pronouncing Simo Damoscot is not something I will remember. I don't want to spend time reading it every time either. Like, actually I had to lean into my monitor for a second to see it in full. And I don't even have bad eyesight. Okay, I have learned since last time about aggroing the trees. Oh shit, a bunch of wolves. I guess most of them are down there, but still. What a bunch of idiots. Yep, okay, does it just me or does this tree completely remind you of the standard, like, that broken tree model from Serious Sam? At least, like, the texture.
Which tree?
I'm standing near it for a while now. You'll see.
Well, kinda, but not really.
Also, the texturing on this tree is kind of amusing. Duplicate it a little bit. You will see in a second what I mean.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but you know, it's just like tree bark. It's not really very noticeable. Unless you pay a lot of
Actually,
attention.
it kind of stands out, I guess, maybe to me at least. When I look from an angle where it is visible, I see it from quite afar. What the fuck happened there? Something loud.
I just personally can't think of any good ways to UV map a tree, so
well, I mean,
anyone who can make any kind of tree is just a fucking god for me.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
cylinder. Well, I mean, the main trunk is a cylinder, and it's no problem to map a cylinder by itself, and then you deform it to make a tree. And the branch is kind of like that as well. Man, why does that guy keep appearing and disappearing? That's bullshit. Why is there two of them? And a fuck ton of wolves as well, fuck off. I don't know if I am comfortable taking on that whole situation. Man, the loads are crazy. If shit keeps disappearing all the time. Wolves now as well. I wonder if they stop, like if the AI stops when they are gone. Seems like because it isn't coming after me when I don't see them. Wonder what that loud noise is about. Is it the arrows exploding? Could be. I completely missed everyone. Cool. Okay, let's disappear a bunch of people. Yeah, there we go. Now that's a novel way to get enemies one by one. Just walk back until the load erases them. Brings back memories of like the NES where you would scroll the screen to despawn people. Sima, okay. I just noticed that. I don't know how long ago you wrote that, but I just glanced in the chat. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Actually, I don't have to remember because it's the first part of the name, but still, you know. Could die, could die, could die, could die. Yeah, that's what I think about your fucking berserk rage. Works every time. Every team even. Millwood great bow and Millwood great arrows. 5. Okay, that's nice, I suppose. I will never have to return to this side again. Something weird just happened there. I guess it's just more loads on the rocks and stuff. So Hippocat, completely unrelated to Dark Souls. Have you flown to a different system in No Man's Sky yet, or are you in the first one still?
I have.
Did you advance past that, or are you just hanging out in the second one? Because I am just hanging in the second one so far.
I am like in the third one, or maybe fourth. I think third.
I don't know where I was going with that, honestly. I just kinda wanted to play more No Man's Sky. I guess... Oh shit, hiding place and back, yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. Yeah. Tower, save me. I'm just wondering, like, so far it seems like exactly as people are describing it when it first came out. But it had a bunch of expansions came out for free, or I guess just patches that were supposed to add a bunch of stuff that I'm not finding yet. Are you finding like vehicles or shit?
I think you need a base to get the vehicle.
I found a building once with some guy in it in a terminal and it said something about like reclaim base. I said, why would I reclaim some base in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, this is it. You can like claim it and then like expand it and shit.
Can
and
I
I
just
think you need to do that
start
before
one?
you can build a vehicle.
Can
I don't believe you can start one.
Oh, that's kind of stupid because the text made it sound like it was already my base and I just... Someone stole... Shit, fuck! That's the Mega Wolf, by the way. Ah, no, I think like some text appeared when I entered that place. It said like, oh, I was back in my home. Blah blah blah. Which really didn't work considering the circumstances. Junat Wolf, Alyssa May Barker. Yeah. But this hiding place here might make him easier than last time. I was expecting him to be at half health from last time. Maybe it could have been like one of them teleporting animals, like Elvina from Dark Souls 1.
Oh shit! Throw shit at him.
Give me a second. Now there's no way he can possibly get up the stairs here, right? Now I should be safe to throw shit at him. Yeah, that does kind of pitiful damage, but maybe he'll disappear at half health again. Oh shit, there's more wolves there. Or maybe they don't know how to handle stairs. Oh, they know! Camera, you are not my friend. I don't think I'm gonna die, Alyssa, but we'll see. Everything is possible in this game. Especially with me, I make everything possible. Deaths in the most unlikely situations. Okay, should I do a plunge attack? I feel like doing a plunge attack because why not?
Damn, you just said that like it's some special skill or achievement.
Don't take this away from me, hypocrite. Okay, it's died. It's died! Grammatically correct sentences, yay. Actually, well, I mean, Luis, honestly, I'm doing the fast rolling and shit, so I'm not... My character is not actually fat. Technically, though I do think I picked the largest body type as usual. I should have respected this. At least it doesn't kill my shit. Wait a second, did I fall past the ledge with the item? I hope I didn't. Because there is another ledge up there that I flew past. I think I... oh no, wait, shit. Oh no, wait, actually I killed some of the wolves. Maybe I can go back and check. Without too much trouble. Well, this also might be a terrible idea.
So are you going like in a circle now, or what?
Yeah. I am near dead. Well. And there are many more wolves here than I actually remember. No, not remembered. Expected, because I killed a bunch of them. Fuck, fire. Okay, I think this should be fine. I should be able to walk around now. I think everyone here should... Oh no, there's a bunch of wolves that got triggered last time. Okay, I guess I'll run around this direction then. I wanna check if the upmost ledge there had something on. Oh crap, I think I will be dead. Maybe they will approach me one by one like the idiots they seem to be sometimes. Okay, that worked. Yeah, I should kill those two as well while I'm at it. Man, there's a bunch of them everywhere. No, screw that. They might not notice me. I'll take the odds. I wonder if there's some sort of thing you can do to like make them not attack you. Maybe if you stand in place they get bored or something. They seem to have more sophisticated behaviors than regular enemies. What if I were to just walk away? Nope! Oh well, not every game can be Metro, I suppose. Ah yes, Alluring Skulls could work. But that's consumables, and consumables are not something people use. It's in the very name of the concept. If it's consumed, why would you use that? You need to save it for the final boss, obviously. Did I pick up everything here? I don't seem to remember that whole forested area here. I hope there's not a big new enemy in the middle of all this bullshit. Alright, I think this place is more or less cleared. Yeah, I know, but that would respawn everything. I don't quite want that yet. That is where I'm headed though, because I think that's the only place I can go now. Okay, I think if I fall now I will probably die. It doesn't seem like there's any items. Maybe the snow just is scripted to carry you past that first ledge for whatever reason. Right, well, let's go back to some bonfire somewhere. I guess the bridge bonfire is easier to get to. I should just go back on that place where I killed a bunch of archers and shit. Which is right here actually. Drop down in that other area where the wolves, hopefully bypassing all of them now. And not die stupidly to trees. And you know what, I think when I get to the bonfire, which is like 5 seconds away, I will stop the stream for today. I feel like I've done enough. Killed 3 bosses, explored the whole first part of this place, and it is like 23 o'clock right now almost.
But you haven't been purpling.
Well, I did put my sign once and didn't actually get any results. Yeah, I suppose I could check if there's any super popular purpling places. Still the profane capital. You know what? I always stretch out my goodbyes and stuff. Might as well teleport there and put down a sign while I do that. I already burned that bonfire, Simo. You could say you call it Simo, right? Let me check quickly. Yes, Simo. I already lit that bonfire. I just went back to the previous place.
The real question is, how can he see the keyboard if he's blind?
Well, it's a braille keyboard. Obviously. I don't know why you would even ask such an obvious question. No, I mean, a question is such an obvious answer, rather. Right, well... Kinda wish I could climb on this table, but oh well. I think I'm going to end this stream in the most appropriate way possible. Alright, well, this was cool, but I don't know, I don't think I will stream tomorrow. I don't feel like streaming on Sundays honestly, because I kinda need to go to sleep earlier, and I never do that because I get caught up in the game. But we'll see, I might stream on the weekdays next week, maybe. I usually am a bit too exhausted after work when I come back, but I have a feeling that work might be slightly easier next week. That's a weird question, Luis. Why would Hippocat only use middle fingers? Is he just so mad at everything all the time?
Well, I use middle fingers a lot for everything, but not for gaming.
Do I actually? Ah, yes, for right mouse button and only that. That's middle finger, and that's middle finger is for W. Okay. Huh. You know what though? Man, I wonder if there's an easy way to learn to type with both hands. I only can type with one hand. I don't even remember which one, and with the other hand I only use my what's the second finger, whatever that is, and like just type with one finger like an idiot. Huh. I gotta learn to type properly someday.
Just play baby type a lot, and I mean like a lot, and you'll learn eventually.
Maybe I should play Typing of the Dead rather than that. Seems like a more interesting thing. Oh well, whatever. Let's end this now. So thank you all for tuning in. I think we had at least 2 new people because I don't remember Alice. Actually, I feel like Alice may have been that one person that divulged a bit too much information at one point in one of the previous streams about certain places being very sweaty in the heat, but maybe it's a different person, so don't take it seriously if it's not you. And Simo, of course, because I don't remember that name from before. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you Hippocat for just sitting there and probably doing some other shit, and of course thank you myself. Ramon Overwatch, you are a bit late, I'm turning off, but hello nevertheless. I hope you watch the archive. Skip the first 20 minutes.
He probably won't, though.
Well, I mean, there are vastly more views on archive videos than concurrent viewers on the stream itself, so some people certainly do. That's actually kind of interesting. I guess some people just don't feel like following streams in real time, because like I don't think I ever exceed like 13 in the most best of times, and I don't think that happened since Might and Magic 7 or 8. But I do get about 100 views per video, which is really depressing, but you know, at least I'm not relying on YouTube to make money. Nowadays it would be kind of foolish because YouTube is unmonetizing everyone just randomly. Oh, how will I live without my 2 cents per month? But oh well, goodbye everyone anyway, and thank you for streaming.
Goodbye.
Did I just say thank you for streaming? Thank me for streaming. Yes. Stop streaming 3 to 1.